Good afternoon, Sunday afternoon with the likes of Ryan Giggs and Eric Cantona to entertain us. Not bad. Welcome to Bramall Lane for Sheffield United against Manchester United. A repeat of last year's fifth round tie when, of course, the Sheffield club won here, creating one of the big cup upsets of that season. Conditions perfect for the match this afternoon. And with us, Alan and Jimmy, hoping to enjoy it with us as well, of course. And Manchester aren't going to slip up this year, are they?
I don't think so. I don't think the game is a foregone conclusion. But Manchester United are holding all the aces. They've scored 71 goals this season. Sheffield United have got 21 goals. They've got the better players individually and collectively. They've got 3 or 4 players that can win a game their own. If they perform well, I fully expect them to win.
Now, Jim, you're back in the managerial chair. You're the boss of Sheffield United for the day. How would you convince your team that they could get a result?
It's a lovely afternoon until then. No, I would say that they have a different competition. The legacy of the last few weeks of misery and not scoring, you know, evaporates today. They've got a clean sheet of paper. If it were the league, I would think there was no chance that Sheffield United could win the match. But in the cup...
An hour gone here at Bramall Lane, the FA Cup third round. A ground where Manchester United got knocked out last season. It's 0-0 today. Takes on Whitehouse. Throw's been given to Sheffield. Of course, we should not be unaware that Sheffield United reached the semi-final last season. Played at Wembley against their city rivals Wednesday and lost 2-1. Haven't been to the FA Cup final since 1936 and haven't won it since the 20s. Manchester United's FA Cup pedigree well chronicled. Here's Pallister. Irwin. Ince. Hughes comes a little bit deeper. Kanchelskis takes up the central position. This is Keane. They're still moving around up front. Parker into Hughes. Looking for space that they just can't find at the moment. Parker. Hughes. Cantona, little flick. Hughes again, move it on. Ince. Hughes, it's a good move, this. Hughes, Ince. Hughes! Great move! Fantastic goal! Oh, what a beautiful goal! Count the passes! And then the finish.
Well, you mentioned the contrast in styles, and, you know, if we've got any chance in international football, this has to be the way to score goals. A magnificent move, so many touches, and the movement, the running off the ball. Ince and Hughes in the end conjured this up. Ince into Hughes, there he is, he's going to play another one too. And Kelly got a touch, was unlucky not to make the save, but it was a wonderful goal.
So, Mark Hughes returns in style after his injury. It hit the post. Cantona would have put it in if it had come out, I think, anyway. And Manchester United take the lead with a movement which really didn't belong to a game like this. It was absolutely brilliant. Cantona's now in the middle, and he's got a chance here. Well, Alex Ferguson's team have put a memorable goal there in the FA Cup archives. And I've no doubt somebody will be counting the passes. I lost count, actually. A little bit of niggle there. Just being sorted out. Kamara and Ince have been at it, verbally anyway, from the start. And it's not getting any calmer out there.
Well, you have to feel a certain sympathy for Flo there, because, you know, when Mitch Warders hit it, he was completely by himself. But, I mean, this is the goal. I mean, look, Parker, and now Cantona then flicks it to Hughes, and that's when Ince and Hughes begin it from here, because there's still a number of defenders in between the two of them. Make a bit of space there. Hughes, good unselfish 1-2 there, and with his left foot, good touch from Kelly, just not enough, but a wonderful passing.
And that would be a wonderful goal in any class of football. It belonged actually to an international match of the highest order.
Sort of football, and the players themselves enjoy it.
Yes, it's getting a bit heated again out there. While we're drooling over the goal, they're kicking proverbial lumps out of each other. Not quite, but it's pretty tasty in the midfield. Keane. Giggs. Irwin. Hughes got it back nicely. There's a corner.
Well, Manchester beginning to make Sheffield run and work and have to chase the ball. And
This is Scott, in actual fact, with his first run. And he's obviously been told to have a go and take them on. The tackle is by Ince. And still Scott battles away, goes down, referee says play on. This is Hughes. He's challenged as well, and it's Hodges. And it's Flew, and it's Hodges, and Ward came in! That was the best chance of the match for Sheffield United, and the reaction of the players indicates that Ward should have kept that down. Hodges was involved in the move, it came behind the defenders, and Ward tried to place it with the side of the foot, and he got underneath it.
it was a good move. The tackle on Hughes, I think he was a bit fortunate not to get away with a free kick. And there's Kamara and Ince having another chat about what a good game this has been.
I don't think they're going to be buying each other a pint tonight, those two, do you, Trevor?
They're now chatting to their teammates, probably asking what are they saying to me, because perhaps some of the words being exchanged they're not too sure about. That's the tackle. He's come right for you, Hughes, and I think that should have been a free kick myself.
It was David Tuttle, actually, that made the challenge. "72 minutes. Hughes recovers after treatment.
I think it's far easier to organise a side to sort of, you know, be defensive and stop the opposition playing, rather than it is to create a bit of inventive attacking football yourself.
Right. Back to basics, as a certain famous person has said. And away goes Giggs. And Hughes is in the middle, so is Kanchelskis. Hughes!
Well, you can see the frustration on Hughes' face, because it was a superb cross from Giggs. He did all the hard work and just didn't manage to keep it down, because he did get in front of the defender.
In it goes again for Justine Flew. Tries to knock it on. Back in by Hodges. Flew's there again!
As you see, he comes on the end. It looks as if he's going to shoot, and then just clips the ball in, and Flo gets up, just couldn't quite get it on target, and Pallister getting another knock on the head. And as you can see, still got the repercussions. I mean, he had one or two in the first half, and Schmeichel probably saying to him, have a little break. But I'm sure he'll know at the end of the 90 minutes.
Sheffield United and Dave Bassett don't know what a lost cause is. That's going to go in the end to Sheffield. Tuttle. Away, I would have thought there would have been the shout, but Schmeichel picked it up virtually from between Parker's feet. This is Kanchelskis now, taking on Gage. Hughes and Giggs are in the middle. The Cantona's there as well. Oh! Just failed to make contact, the Frenchman.
I thought he would have headed it, diving header, but he just went beyond it before he lifted his leg up, and I thought Kanchelskis did marvellous there.
It's Gage over there. Flo. And Scott will have to be the target man now, and it's Bruce who's with him. Here's Scott. Can he get Whitehouse in here? He appeals for the corner. It was deflected from Dane Whitehouse. Played back in, and as Parker failed to get there, it's just pushed round for the corner. Kamara's on the line. Cantona heads towards Kanchelskis. That looked as though it might well have been a foul, but play goes on. And Flo and Scott are waiting again here. Beasley. And Manchester United had something of an escape there. I'll let Trevor refer back to that in just a second. This is Cantona.
Well, it was an escape. It was a good break, good build from Flo. It just showed the difference and how much he enjoyed having somebody else up with him. And Scott did well, found Whitehouse. And I thought, actually, Parker did just get the tackle in and get a deflection wide. And Paul Parker's defended very well today. I mean, he looks as if he's having an excellent season whenever I've seen Manchester play.
He'd like to get that England right-back spot back. I know that. Our World Cup number 2. Here's Cantona. In 1990, that was, when he played in Italy, Bobby Robson's team. Here he is now. Kanchelskis. Parker again. Kanchelskis. Hughes in the middle. Kanchelskis pulls it back for Ince. And here's Giggs! What a great save by Alan Kelly. Well, that would have been 2-0 and all over.
And Chelsea again, he's had a good second half, good pullback, great strike.
Hughes starts to make a run now. Giggs is on that side as well. Header by Gage. Hughes. Oh, he's had a kick there. Now, Hughes was booked in the first half.
Well, he's got to go off.
And this is dangerous here for Mark Hughes. He had a kick there at David Tuttle, and having already been booked, he's off with a red card. Mark Hughes sent off on his return. The scorer of the goal gets the red card with less than 3 minutes to go, but he was booked in the first half after allegedly leaving a foot on Kamara. The referee went back and booked him when the play stopped, and now Alex Ferguson's goal scorer, possible match winner, goes off for a second offence. Trevor Brooking.
Well, they've had a tussle all afternoon. I mean, whether it was that tackle, about 10 or 15 minutes ago when I said Tuttle came through Hughes, but that is a dreadful kick. I mean, there's no excuse for just because the ball is a couple of yards away. Mark Hughes, I mean, the referee showed it as a second yellow card, but I think it was possibly worth a red card just on its own.
Well, drama here then, just when the game seemed to be petering out a little, and there appears to be a little unrest too down there. I think the stewards have got it well under control. And Manchester United are breaking again. It's Cantona and Giggs, and the goalkeeper's right out and does well a second time. Twice now that Giggs has been foiled by goalkeeper Kelly, offside at the other end. It's a frantic finish here. Giggs again. Irwin. Cantona pulls it back, and there's the chance for number 2. Roy Keane, but Kelly has now made 3 saves, which still give Sheffield United reason to breathe. This is Nilsson looking for Flo on the far side. You have the feeling, really, that Manchester United should have locked this game up more emphatically than they appear to have done. Here's Gage. Oh, he's missed it, Schmeichel! What on earth is happening in there? And the defenders, they're still arguing about it. There was either a lack of communication, but here it comes.
Well, there's a great cross from Gage, put in at pace, and he's gone with his feet instead.
Well, we're in the 4th minute of stoppage time, and Manchester United do indeed